Hello, welcome to the queue for Operation Skyhook, Germany Turn 2. And for our purchases, we have $22 to spend. So for $10, we got a sub and a motorized artillery. And we're lend-leasing an infantry to Spain, and a cavalry and a paratrooper for $9. And for our final $3, we're going to spend the influence for Turkey, which is 2, and then we can pay 1 IPP to boost that roll from a 1 to a 3 to a 1 to a 4. And these little red things, I'm putting them on victory cities that the Axis controls. Right now it is just Berlin, Rome, and Tokyo. And that's just kind of a reminder to me that those are victory points when we're doing the tally later on and keeping track. So my personal thing, so if you see it on the board, that's what they are. So first up here is the technology rolls. Germany did upgrade that medium factory to a major. So that gives us an extra roll this turn, so we'll get rid of that. I did buy some colored dice to try and get a few more colors, on my 12-sided dice. And now that I've got them lined up, if I'd have been thinking about it, I would have bought gray, and maybe a dark blue. That would have been nice, but, maybe another day. So, these are the texts that I went for last time, and we're going to add the improved factories. Let me see if I got the right one. Yes, improved factories for 12. These 4 are at 7. Let me get the board out here. And the dice are there, and that's right, that's a new dice tray as well from our favorite place, HBG. So let's roll the 4, and then we will roll this 8 separately. So we have a 10, a 9, a 9, and a 3. So that's pretty damn good. That means this one did not, so I will pull that off. They did not succeed. Let's get that 8 over here and see what he does for the subs. And it is a 9. So that is some crazy good rolling right there. Those are the ones that succeeded. So let me put that up here real quick. So mechanized, oh, I already have some there. So I just slide it over. And long range, wartime economy, that's new. And then the advanced submarines. All right, so what it looks like now, we're just sliding over the advanced, long range, and advanced submarines. So advanced mechanized, advanced submarines, and then wartime economy is new. And I went for improved factories but failed. But honestly, one failure out of that roll is pretty darn good. The U.S. Was successful on half of their rolls. So really the only country that's not doing well in the tech is Japan, but they can rectify that on the next turn. So those rolls are out of the way. Let's look at combat for, well, let's do the easy one first, and that is going to be the annexation here of Slovakia. All right, so, and it is worth 1, I believe. Yes, there's a 1. So we are going to take the 2 Austrians, and that is it, into there. So that will give us 1. So come over here to the chart. So we're going to go up to 23 for next turn. That also increases Britain 1 and France 1. So they each go up 1 just because I went up 1. All right, so now the rolling combat is going to be here in Spain. In Austria, Navarre. All right, so we got 2 defenders. we have 3 fighters going in, 1 infantry, 1 artillery. And that is a mountain territory, so it's -1 for my guys. So where is the dice tray? See if I can get it in here. Well, I can't really get it in there and see the whole 9 yards. Well, maybe if there we go. All right, so we are going to have a first strike from that artillery at a 2. And I got a 12. So I'm really good at rolling high numbers, but not so much on the low numbers. And this game is about the low numbers. So the next infantry is fighting at a 2 because he is boosted by that artillery. So that is no good. And now I have 3 planes at 6. They are not affected by the mountains. And oh my gosh, this is 4 rounds at least into this Austria-Navarre where I have not got a hit yet. So the 2 Republicans fire back at 4, and they did not get a hit either, 6 and a 5. So let's start over. Now the artillery is no longer first strike. I'm pretty sure it's just first round. Either way, so it would be 2 at 2. And I did get 1 hit, so it doesn't matter which one that is. I just need 1 more hit with the planes at 6. And there's a 4, even though that one's kind of cocked. So that's our 2 hits that we need. All right. So let's roll 2 4s for the defending Republicans. And they get 1 hit. All right. So because I'm defending, I'm going to lose that artillery. Assuming that I will be attacked. So those 2 are gone. We'll punch that up. Territory doesn't really count for any monetary value. So the planes, 3 planes will return. Let's see what I got in here. All right. That is it for combat. Let's do our non-combat, which isn't very much. We're going to take this sub from, I got it covered, 33, 1, 2, 3 into 104. And likewise up here, we've got another sub in 13, and it has a naval base. Well, a major shipyard, same thing. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 into C zone 48. Let me see if that's right, because I changed my mind in the midstream there. So that's, yep, that's right, 4 spaces. All right, so that is the non-com. Oh, I do have one other marked here. This infantry is stepping back from Austria into Bavaria. And that is it for the non-com moves. Time to place our goods here. Might as well go ahead and roll for Turkey influence. And I got a 1. How about that? So I'm starting to think this dollar will go on the stack for whoever aligns Turkey. And at this point, I really didn't think I was going to succeed. So I don't know what the right way is to mark that I have 1 influence. I'm thinking, I'm trying to remember if you just put a marker down. So I guess that means 1 axis influence, because I think Italy is combined, as well as Britain and France are combined. Russia is not combined with anybody. So if that's not the way to do it, I'll correct it for the next turn. Or change it, or make whatever that mark is, I don't know. So let's place our units. We've got the infantry that we are lend-leasing to Spain. And we will land it here at Leon Castile. And I think at this point is when I get to use the $2 that was lend-leased by Britain to the Nationalist, and I will upgrade an infantry. So, or I mean, I'm gonna upgrade that militia to an infantry. So that is how that works. And like I said, if that's wrong, let me know, but I think that's what we got going. So my dice there is to remind me to roll for recruitment, and I need a 1 or a 2. I got a 10, so let's put that dice back for next turn. And we're gonna place the 4 German units that we have left. The paratrooper is going to go, and I'm going to leave the camera over here where you can see the factories, in Bavaria. And the cavalry will go into Berlin. The motorized artillery, I guess it really doesn't, well, it kind of does matter, because 1, 2, we'll put that into, what is that, Western Germany? Yes, Western Germany. And then up a little further north in Sea Zone 13, we will place our sub. While I'm placing that sub, on the Italy turn, I had placed the sub off the production chart over there in Sea Zone 51 with everything else. And then it was pointed out that there's not a shipyard there. So I just moved it up here to 50. So you can make that adjustment. I'm sure it'll join the fleet on the next Italian turn. And as far as the cash, we went up 1. So Germany will have 23 for the next turn. And I'm looking to see if I've forgotten anything, looking at my little cheat sheet here of the order of play, and that is it. So I collected my income and we are done. All right, on to Russia, turn 2.